States says that the Iranian government told militants to attack America's biggest embassy if the United States launched missiles at Syria. Those are pretty aggressive and awful allegations to make about a country. And it's pretty shocking the President of the United States would talk to that president so quickly, isn't it?
Well, we've been in a 33-year undeclared limited war with Iran. We've had incident and counter-incident all this time. We've never had the heads of state talk. What would you expect the Iranians to say at the United Nations? That they would come there and announce unilaterally that they're not going to continue to enrich? No, because then there'd be nothing for them to give up when the negotiations start.
But
so
Clark,
they're going to put a tough face on.
Though, as you said, General, though, after 33 years, I hear your point. Why wouldn't we send Secretary Kerry? Why wouldn't we engage at a lower level? Why reward this behavior with escalating for the first time in 33 years to a dialogue with the president?
Well, what makes it a reward? I mean, in reality, both sides have to take risks with their hardliners when they talk. The outcome of this is going to be decided by leverage, by national interests, by competition. This is not going to be a friendly negotiation. But everything you can do in the atmospherics to take the edge off of it while you keep the leverage on is good. Tough, angry talk and rhetoric doesn't get you anywhere in negotiations. Real leverage does. The United States put real leverage on with the economic sanctions that are in play.
And let me ask you about that, both of you, but Chad, you first. The spokeswoman for the Department of State was on this program last night, and I asked her about that very specific question with Iran. She was categorical, again, I mean, as much as she could be, saying the United States will not ease up on sanctions on Iran unless given full inspector access to all nuclear sites. Chad, do you think the U.S. will stand by that?
Well, I think I have tremendous respect for General Clark and his experience, but I will say this. I think the General will agree that actions matter, and that at the end of the day, rhetoric doesn't. And so what we have to do is look at the Iranians' action. He's right that we've got to remain open for a dialogue at the right level. But when you look at the actions, Aaron, as you said, they could have taken a very meaningful step, either even quietly behind the closed doors to help us in Syria. They could have helped also by showing that they'd meet us halfway on some type of negotiation on peaceful civilian inspections. They did neither.
All right, well, I'll leave it there for now. Thanks very much to both of you. We have a special take on what happened on that call later on in the program.